Ohiopyle, Sunday, 10:21 a.m., May 22, 2022. We're at the Takeout Loop, Ferncliff Peninsula up here. And these rocks are the boulders where the kayakers get out of their kayaks, climb across Ferncliff Peninsula. That little bridge up there, it's called High Bridge. That high bridge goes that way into Ohiopyle town. Before you get to the town, you run into the same river, which loops way around there. So you run into the river over there. That's High Bridge. And you go towards Ohiopyle City, you run into Low Bridge. And then Low Bridge, cross it, and you're in Ohiopyle City. And that's what they mean by takeout loop. Kayakers take out here, take their kayaks over, go a little bit downriver, way over there, across the neck of this peninsula. That peninsula goes like that. And they jump in the Youghiogheny and they come around and do it all again. And there's 6 rapids. And today what we're going to do is we're going to hike the Ferncliff Peninsula. And we're going to listen for the 6 major rapids. And then in later years we'll film the easy kind of like off-trail paths down to the rapids. People, families, I've seen all kinds of more adventurous hiking families will take their kids down to the rapids. There are these old worn out trails. The trees have fallen over and stuff like that, but there's still trails down to each one of the rapids on both sides of the Youghiogheny River here. I mainly hike the other side. It's a lot easier to hike the other side. This side is way more tough, and because so few people do this side, there's got way more snakes. So I would never hike this in the snake season. It's just too often you have to use your hands, and you're exposing your hands to like a snake who's sitting there wondering, what the heck are you? All right, here's the video. Oh, no, it's not the video. It's just yeah, so this rapids right here, straight ahead, is Railroad Rapids. And next, this is coming downstream, and that's flowing. This is the Youghiogheny River, flows into the Monongahela River, which flows in, meets with the Allegheny River and forms the Ohio River, and keeps on going down to the Mississippi and then down to the Gulf of Mexico. So you could jump in the water and go all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico right here. Of course, you'd have to get out at all the locks. That's High Bridge. That's one of the 4 beautiful vista points here in Ohiopyle State Park. Okay, we're gonna start here, takeout loop, and we're gonna walk up back through that way. And this is the first rapids, called the Railroad Rapids. So the next one that we'll hear will be the Dartmouth Rapids. Sunday, May 22. And let's see how long it takes us to do the hike. It's 10:24 p.m. a.m. All over these rocks are depressions. There was one more pothole over here I should take note of. I like to take videos of the potholes. So here at Takeout Loop, you got this little irregular pothole right here. It's kind of a nice one. It's definitely, it could have been man-made, you know, like primitive people might have been carving into it and then smashing oaks, acorns here. Might be, these would be great sort of primitive grinding stones, so you can grind your meal, your acorn meal into flour right on these stones. And there's a couple of other, there's one more nice one over here. It's a partial, it's a leftover. It's an eroded pothole of some sort right here. Look at this. This is a nice one. Looks like a seat. Looks like you can sit in there like a Ohiopyle chair. Right here at the Railroad Rapids, just before high bridge, which is the Youghiogheny River. And that's the rails to trails. It used to be a railroad bridge, now it's rails to trails. Right underneath the bridge you can see that stupid cell tower over there. I wish the billionaire who owned it would buy up a new hill around here and relocate that stupid cell tower. So you got full nature here except for the man-made railroad bridge. Alright, so that's 2 potholes here at Railroad Rapids on the Ferncliff side. The takeout loop, where the kayakers take their boats out, pop up, hop across the peninsula, jump back in the water on the other side, go all the way around, come back down into here again. So it's a nice loop, and you can do the 6 rapids over and over. I think today the water's only like 3 feet, less than 3 feet, so it's a good easy day. Alright, and it's only May, so there shouldn't be too many snakes, if any. But usually when you say that, the next 30 seconds you see one. Just keep your eyes peeled. First couple of years I was hiking here, I never noticed the snakes at all. Just sort of tripped over a dead one that somebody had killed. And I talked to people, fishermen, and they say they're all over the place. Of course, they're sitting there all day long, like sitting ducks trying to fish, and they see and hear the snakes all around them. I don't hike. I hike through this, so I never really see them. Not unless I practically step on them. So you have to gradually learn how to step around snakes different times of the year. Here in Ohiopyle, they're not like that plentiful though. I think I've only seen like 10 or so, and I've filmed about 5. Okay, we're starting at the takeout loop, and we're essentially walking upstream on the Ferncliff Peninsula Trail, which is a trail like 100 yards above the Youghiogheny River. And the biggest parking lot here in Ohiopyle, it's called the Ferncliff Trail parking lot, the big dirt parking lot. I also call it the railroad, the train parking lot. As you can hear, where that noise is coming from, that's where the parking lot is. And the train is going right by the parking lot, right over there. So it's also the train track parking lot. Train goes by, and it's even Sunday. It'll go by 3 or 4 more times today. This stick I'm